Mordecai was prominent in the bank and the palace, and his reputation spread throughout the provinces, and he became more and more powerful. Haman Drysdale had plotted against the Jews to destroy them and had cast the poor, that is, the lot, for their destruction. But when the king found out, he issued written orders that the evil scheme Haman had devised against the Jews should come back onto his own head, and that he and his sons should be hanged on the gallows. Therefore, these days were called Purim, from the word pur. The Jews established the custom that they and their descendants and all who joined them should observe those 2 days every year in the way and time prescribed by Mordecai. The 14th and 15th of Adar should be remembered and observed in every generation, by every family, and in every province and in every city. And these days of Purim should never cease to be celebrated by the Jews. Mordecai the Jew was second in rank to King Ahasuerus, and was held in high esteem by his many fellow Jews, because he worked for the good of his people and spoke up for the welfare of his people. Esther 9:28 says, "These days should be remembered and observed in every generation, by every family, and in every province, and in every city. And these days of Purim should never cease to be celebrated by the Jews, nor should the memory of them die out among their descendants."
Come and listen to my story about a Jew named Mordecai, who worked really hard but barely kept his family fed. His cousin Esther May was summoned to the king a couple days after he kicked out the queen. Well, the first thing you know, Esther May was living there, and everybody said, "Mordecai, move in with her." He said, "Shushan Hills is the place you ought to be," but Haman hated him and all his family. Jews, that is, hated him really bad. Esther knew for sure that to the palace she'd been sent. She went before the king, even knowing what it meant. Then the next day, after she spoke to the king, Haman got hung. That's what he gets for being mean. Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Esther and Ken, and they would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next year to this locality to have a brand new telling of this Purim history. Let me introduce everybody, because I don't know that you've had a chance to know who everybody is. Narrator, my wife, Carolyn Lofton over there. And on the sound over there, Carol Lee. Esther May Mordecai, come forward please. Miss Merle Peeler. Jedediah Mordecai, Will McCubbins. Granny Daisy Moshe, Janice Anthony. Jethro Bodine. Sam Milman. King Ahasuerus, Gid Anthony. Queen Vashti, come on over here. Rena McCubbins. Haman Drysdale, Rabbi Yossi Williams. Zeresh Drysdale, Allison Scott. Sonny Drysdale, Seth Fox. Ravenswood, Andy Melnick. And my assistant Logan. And, give them all a round of applause. Let me get you guys, while I've got you all right here, we're going to get ready to close. I want to give, what's your name? Dude, a chance to get a photo. Cass, come up just to the front right here. Everybody that was sitting, sit, Esther, Gid, because once we're going to do the Aaronic benediction and then we're done. Hide your books. Gallows, Doug, you can come over with your rope and hold your rope too. Thank you. Doug on the rope over there. Everybody move around behind. Logan, you can move in too, from one side or the other.
Haman needs his glasses.
Haman, where's your money glasses? Granny, come sit in the front and the middle down here. Can you do that? Come and scoot.
Only with the room.
That'll be fine. We're gonna spread your out more too. Sam, come over here.
There you go.
Down on one knee down here.
All you did was
I'm going to ask Rabbi Yossi to come up and do the Aaronic benediction, and then we're going to go ahead and break for Oneg. Thank you guys so much for coming out and sharing Purim with